Holy moly, we haven't done this in a long while. Hey, Jim. We'll see how this goes. It's been a while. We shall see. Oh, I don't know why that thing keeps popping up. We're just gonna wait for some of you to show up and then we'll say hello, whatnot. And Taylor's not quite up yet, so I was hoping that he would be up. But I have to go to work in a couple hours, so I wanted to get this done now while I had a chance. And hang out with you guys, and hopefully he's gonna wake up. Hi, Chris. And so we'll see. We'll see if he decides to get up and come say hi to you guys and stuff. Let's see here. Sorry, I keep on yawning. Hi, Misty. So we're doing a lot of like sleep tracking, and the funny part about it is several times in the night I'm awake, which is crazy. We're all doing really good, Chris. Like really good. So I don't know, today I'm like all congested, but then again I think it's because I was messing with the guinea pig cage. And that always ends up getting me all congested whenever I mess with that, so. Hi, Jonathan. So there we go. Anywho, don't mind me. Oh. I don't get very good sleep at night. Well, I've already told you guys that. It's not like anything new. I don't sleep really well. And so I'm constantly yawning the first part of my day. I know, we missed you all too. It's just been so busy. Yeah, no, not for me. Today's my Monday. So I'm just like yesterday, and Wednesday and Thursdays are my 2 days off. So today's my Monday. Everybody else is Friday. My Monday. Which I'm not too worried about. I don't mind it. He's doing good. He's actually asleep right now. I thought for sure he was going to be up by now, so that's why I decided that this would be a good time to do the live stream, but he's not awake yet. And my hair is separating right there. Yeah. But anyway, so he's still asleep. He leaves on Tuesday, or I should say he leaves Monday night to leave with the recruiter in them, and then we drive up on Tuesday for his swearing-in ceremony, and then he gets on a flight and leaves from Missouri on Tuesday. And it's Sarah, no H, Jonathan, but yes, I'll tell her you said hi. Jonathan says hi, Sarah. She's awake, by the way. She's out there. I said Jonathan says hi. But oh, thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you. I'm super proud of him. Like, I can't explain, you know, unless you're in the situation, it's super hard to explain, like, how you feel. Chris said, greetings to Sarah of Earth. But, anywho, so Taylor has, and I've told you guys this hundreds of times, he's always talked about wanting to join the military, wanting to be in the military, wanting to be a part of the military. And so we've always known that that's what he's wanted to do. And having recruiters repeatedly tell him that it wouldn't be possible, that they couldn't take him, all this stuff. And then to have the new recruiter, the Army recruiter that's here, go through all of Taylor's paperwork with him, go through everything, and was able to find the loophole that allowed Taylor to get into the military. He took the time, is what I should say. He really took the time with Taylor, weeks actually, like weeks of going through every little detail of Taylor's information, and was able to get him into the military. So Taylor is going into, I'm not going to say what position he's going into, but he's going into an area that allows him to not be on the line, because he is my only son. And this will give him, you know, I guess you'd say, a secure future. I'm so proud of him. He got the exact job he really, really wanted. So, nice, Jonathan. A week's vacation, nice. So today, I'll work a regular shift today, a shift tomorrow, and then I'm going to work 2 doubles back to back on Sunday, Monday, so that I can drive up Tuesday to be there with Taylor. So that will be nice to be able to be there for him on that day. Oh my goodness, my eyebrows are something else. Shall we just say? Oh. And I work like 50 hours a week, so it is going to be a doozy of a week. Yeah, no, I can't tell you that, Chris. I can't tell his job description, as that would jeopardize him. So no, we don't give that information. I know that from when I was active duty as well. So no, we don't give that information out about what Taylor is going to be doing while he's in. He has to also make it through basic training first, which. Dang it! I'm sorry, guys. What the heck? I normally don't yawn this much. This is ridiculous. But yeah, so when I wrote the title, I wrote "What's New." That's one of the biggest things. Taylor is leaving for the military. He leaves the 19th. Like, he flies out the 19th. And then for myself, I've been working 50 hours a week. He will be. Yes, he will be. I've been working 50 hours a week, so I'm on my feet all the time. The first few weeks were rough because my feet were super, super sore. They're fine now, but that first couple of weeks, like, I absolutely love my job, you guys. Like, I love my job, and my feet hurt so bad. Very good, Chris. And so it was like really rough. Like, even now, like, when I get up in the mornings, my feet are still really sore, but not bad. But here's the big kicker. Since I've started working there, and because I'm on my feet all day long, I'm constantly moving, like constantly. Go, 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 move, move, move. You know, I'm on top of everything, just going. And so, since I've been there, as of yesterday, I have dropped 15 pounds in weight. 15. So, let me just say that again. 15 pounds in weight. It's crazy. And so, one of the things that I have to remember to do now, which I have not been doing, is stopping during my shift to actually eat something. Which I normally don't do. I'm constantly just going, and so I haven't, like, the past week I have been, but before, like, the first 2.5 months that I've worked, I haven't, and I started to notice I would get really ill to my stomach about 8-9 hours into the shift, and so I know now to just stop before that, take 10 minutes, sit down and eat something, then go back. Oh yeah, I definitely am now, especially now that things are starting to settle down, because I started working there with the new year, and so there's just so much going on at the business with the new year, and so now that section of things has passed, it's starting to settle down. It's kind of becoming an even flow, but those these first 2 months has been like chaos because it's the first of the year. So that first part of the year, a lot of things are being requested, a lot of people are coming through, We're the only place in town that provides this service, so that's another kicker. And of course, I can't say where I work, but yeah, the place that I work is the only place in town that provides this service. For at least, like, we're the only one in town. We are a tri-state area, and we're the only one in the tri-state area that has this service. So we're Arizona, then there's Nevada, and then there's California, and we're the only one in out of those 3 states that are linked together and the towns that are linked within us. We're the only one that provides the service. So everybody comes over to us, and it's crazy, but I love it. Like, don't get me wrong, I love it. Thank you, Chris. Even though we don't really upload too often anymore. I did upload the other day, and it was funny too because Tonks waved at you guys, which he does that once in a while. Like, I can't get him to do that all the time, so that's why I got super excited that he actually waved for you guys. But it's funny when he will wave. It's really cute. So sorry, Jeff. Oh, well, happy birthday then. Happy belated birthday, Ashley. So yeah, for me, that's the big change for me is, one, I'm constantly working, so I really never have time to, like, pick up the camera. And the days that I look over and see the camera and, like, gosh, I want to pick that up, but I don't have anything really to film. So that's kind of been the big part, is that we're so busy during the work week that we don't really have time to, like, stop and do, like, picking up the camera and filming. I want to start filming, like, the process with the RV, and so I actually had intended this weekend to get out there and paint it, but that didn't happen. We ended up with a new foster, and this one is not through a shelter. She's a cat that we have repeatedly, myself and several other people that work for a organization here, have tried to catch her. She is heavily pregnant, and the goal is to get her kittens delivered, get her spayed, and re-release her. When you do that with the feral cats and the stray cats, you keep the population down. If you can get them, spay them, and re-release them. It's population control, because this way you don't end up with other cats moving into the territory that are not spayed, neutered, or whatnot. So getting her kittens will be all fixed when they're delivered, once they're 8 weeks of age, and Mama will be fixed as well. And then we can re-release her. The kittens will be placed in homes. She is very skittish and whatnot. She hasn't tried to attack anybody yet or anything like that. She's staying in a separate room, but she's starting to warm up. Like, when I leave the room, or when Sarah leaves the room, she kind of meows at us like, wait, where are you going? But she's not sure about, like, she wants you in the room with her, but she doesn't want you to touch her. But yeah, so she is absolutely gorgeous. Because we put online on, Bella, hey, no, ma'am, no. You're not going to pee on that. Bella has a bad habit of peeing on blankets, you guys. So I have to watch her, because we have a blanket laying over here. But, anyway, so we posted on Instagram a picture of the cat, and Sarah came up with a name that she absolutely loves. And because this beautiful girl is definitely a fighter, she's definitely a heck of a warrior, and she's been out a long time and has survived. And so Sarah said, Mom, I like the name Athena. And so we left the post up overnight. I posted like at 7 o'clock. Bella, move it. And so my hair color, I hate it. We're slowly stripping it back to its natural color. So it's kind of at like a reddish tint right now, because it was burgundy, and so it's being stripped through. I'm sorry to hear that, Chris. Well, hopefully you heal up quickly. And so Athena, I think, is going to fit her. She looks like an Athena. She is a very dark colored calico cat. I would almost, because she does have some white in there, so calico would be the right word. I know that with no white, they're considered a tortoise shell, but she is definitely got white. She's got some white on her chin. She has some white on her paws. She's absolutely beautiful. But we decided we're probably just going to stick with the name Athena, and that's what we'll call her. And Sarah said, Mom, that's really cool, because then when her babies are born, we can give them Greek god names. And I thought that was really cool, because we usually always end up, when we have a foster and they go through the process, we usually always give their file a title name. So gods and goddesses will probably be this one. We had the Disney litter, we've had the Freedom litter, so we give them each like a cluster of names that all link together, that are all associated with each other, so that way, and when the file is put together, we know which one goes with which file. So this one we're probably going to be calling it Gods and Goddesses. So, you know, so we shall see when she has these ones. They're very close to delivery. And this is something that you learn over time, but also through research. When you can see external movement of the kittens from the outside of the mom's belly, that's usually within a 2-week period that she's going to deliver. So she's either got a full 2 weeks left, or she's very, very close within the next week or so. I can't film her. She is extremely skittish. She is very heavily pregnant. I will be surprised if she has less than 4 kittens in there. I'm going to say 4 or more than likely more. She is very, very large, and she's not a small cat. Like if you look at Bella and Mocus, they're tiny compared to this cat. She's a big cat. Sarah was just like, Mom, I don't mean big as in pregnant big. I mean big as in she's a big cat. So yeah, she's a decent size. But we hadn't planned on taking any fosters for a while. But this one right here, it has been a journey to catch her for quite a few people. As far as we know, this is her 3rd litter that we've seen her pregnant with. Her last litter didn't make it. They got to a point where the kittens were an older age, but when they caught them all, they all had severe respiratory infections. She is not around our cats, 1. 2, she has already been given an antibiotic, because we can hear that she's not fully, she's not breathing very well. Yeah, we're calling her that, yeah. So she's already on an antibiotic now to help with her chest, because you can hear it in her that she's probably got a respiratory issue. And so we want to nip that now while she's still pregnant, so she doesn't pass that on to her kittens, which I think is what happened with the other litter. The other litter did get caught. One of the kittens was very difficult to catch, and they didn't get to it in time. It did not, it was found later. But the other kittens did not make it. Their infections were too severe. So we don't want that to happen again to her kittens. So we're glad we were able to catch her. It was surprisingly, for us, surprisingly easy, even though it took 2 hours. They had set up other ways of trying to trap the cats around here, which usually works. But she's gotten smart to them and would not go into the cat traps. But with us, we just set up the big, huge dog kennel, the big, massive one. And we put blankets in there. We covered it completely with blankets, sat the bowl of food all the way to the back of it, and then set up the security camera to be right on top, right where the cage was. And just sat and waited. Took over 2 hours before she trusted enough to come to the actual kennel. She investigated for a while. She walked off. She came back. She smelled it. She kind of was she knew that there was something in there. And she smelled it, and she knew that she wanted it, because she was definitely hungry. And finally she went inside, and we let her get to where she was really in a good rhythm of eating. because we had the camera in there watching it. And as soon as we saw that she was like, she had settled onto her, like kind of nestled her body down and continued eating, then I took the handle that we had and we shut the door. When we shut the door, she flipped out. But within a couple moments, she calmed down. We went ahead and pulled the blanket down and covered it so that so everything was nice and dark, and she settled down. Brought her inside, and for about an hour or two, just let her stay in the kennel thing and let her just take some time. And she did. She kind of finally relaxed and stuff, and then we were able to get her an injection of antibiotics. And she wasn't too happy with us on that. Let me tell you what, she was like, what are you doing to me? Why are you putting me through this? And then set her all up in the other room, and she's just been in there now, relaxing. She's finally to where she gets up and she walks around and she goes and eats and she lays down. And this, of course, the monitor is what I'm using to keep an eye on her. So that way we can keep an eye on her, see what she's doing, see what she's up to, making sure she's, not going to hurt herself. She has found that the sink is her favorite place to lay, which for some reason, whenever my door is open in here, the bathroom sink becomes the cat's, any cat. You finally have Twitch, Yosef? All my cats seem to enjoy my bathroom sink, so it's pretty funny. Oh, half Maine Coon, half Munchkin? Oh my gosh, that's gotta be a mix. Because Maine Coons are massive. I don't know what exactly she's bred with, like, cat-wise, breed-wise, because Calico is just a color, by the way. A lot of people go, oh, it's a calico cat. Calico's a color, not a breed. But she has calico markings, and she is huge. She's a big cat. There's another cat outside. We're pretty certain the other one is owned by somebody, because she's clearly been spayed, and she's very domesticated. But she is dark calico like this girl is, but short hair. The one we rescued, she's got a lot of hair. She's a very long-haired cat. Hi, Charlie. So there seems to be some form of bond with them because they were hanging out together. She came up with her. So the other one is definitely fixed. We've seen her out here since we've lived here, and she's never been pregnant. So I'm going to guess that she has been fixed. This girl, when we first moved here, was not here. So she's clearly a product of one of the stray cats around here. Her and another one, they're both the same type of markings. The other one is just darker in the face than she is. But we're pretty certain they're siblings. But I think the other one, she's already been caught. Her sister has already been caught and has been fixed because she has not been pregnant. This one here, this is her third. From what we've counted, this one would be her third that we've seen her pregnant with. And she's only about a year and a half, roughly 2 years old. Because when we moved here, she wasn't out here. And now, like 6 months after we moved in, roughly, that's when we started seeing the little kittens. And they were already feral and already very leery and skittish of people, so. But I'm just glad that we caught her. This will be another one off the streets that's not going to be producing any more kittens. So that's where we're at with that. But we shall see. We'll get her fixed and her kittens fixed, and then they can be placed. Yeah, that's one of the newer things that we've done, is that we no longer adopt them out until they're altered, because we had an incident where one of the animals got adopted out and produced a litter, and so that is not okay. Can't have that. That's one of the rules when you adopt from any program, is that they must be spayed and neutered, and so that's a big no-no. Do not breed your animals. Just don't. If they are not a certified if you're not a certified licensed breeder who knows what they're doing, and the animal is purebred versus, a mutt that's going to end up in a shelter because somebody decides that it's too much work, don't breed the animals. Just don't. There's just too much of it. It's sad when you go to the shelters and you see how many of them are sitting in a shelter because somebody bought them as a Christmas present or as a birthday present for a child, when children aren't capable of providing care for animals. It's going to be left to the parents, and the parents get fed up with it and they give it up. Sammy. What is ow. Let's see here. It's already 12:30. I thought for sure he would be up and say hi to you guys, but he's not. Hopefully not too much longer. I was hoping Taylor was going to be up. I was going to have him say hi to them. Okay, go ahead. Well, I won't be streaming too much longer. It's already 12:30 and I still got to get ready for work. Okay. Nice, Charlie. Yeah, see, I can't watch stuff like that. I don't watch stuff like that. It just, because it like it mentally messes me up. I can't do it. I get that it's got like the trainer and stuff like that tries to help and whatnot, but to see an animal in that position to the point that it needs that kind of help, just I can't watch that kind of stuff. It tears me up and it mentally messes with me, so I can't do it. Yeah, spring yesterday, winter today. We have really nice temperatures here to the point I'm actually wearing, short sleeve shirt and shorts. However, it's blowing like 90 miles an hour outside again. Yeah, see, I can't watch those things. Like, I can't. Or when you see an animal in distress and people just walk by, don't do anything. Man, yeah, it's so windy right now. Like, the house is rattling from it. Yeah, I don't even know what our temperature is. I know that it's supposed to be almost 80 degrees today. Yeah, it's already 73, so not bad. Not too shabby. However, the wind is blowing like crazy. Oops, I hit the wrong thing. They had to redo it? No. Hold on, let me go in here and fix this. There you go. It's pretty sad when a big YouTuber is losing all of their monetization and stuff just when they're getting ready to welcome a child into the world. Yeah, Taylor's going to be leaving for Missouri. It's going to be cold for him. He'll be okay, though. I think he'll be A-okay. But it's just crazy. It was such a huge, drastic climate change. So... I'm a little bummed that he's not awake. I was hoping he would be awake to say hi to you guys and stuff, since this will be the last live stream we do before he leaves. So I thought about trying to put one together on Sunday, but he's leaving on Monday, so I don't know if he'd be up for a Sunday live stream before I go to work, because I don't go to, but I can't. That's what we were gonna do. But I can't do a live stream on Sunday because I'll be working a double shift on Sunday. So I'll be working from 9 in the morning until 11 o'clock, almost 11 o'clock at night, so 10:30 at night. But, yes, that's not going to happen. But that's what I was hoping to do, was have, do that. But then when I found out I'd be working the double on Sunday, I figured he's going to have to, we'd do the live stream today. Yeah, he's getting all the sleep he can, all the rest he can. Plus, they've been doing training throughout the week, going hiking, doing trails, doing drills, all that kind of stuff with the recruiter. Just kind of preparing him, getting him really ready for when he leaves. So, I got my new Ipsy bag, and it's really, really cute. It's a cute one. But yeah. I'm wondering if I should try that today. I don't know. There's some new stuff in there. But anyway, guys, let's say it's 83, but feels like we're supposed to have spring in the first day of spring. Yeah, that'll be nice. But yeah, it's definitely been getting warmer and warmer. No, I'll tell him you said so, Chris. So I'm just really proud of him. So the fact that he pushed so hard to get in. Sorry, guys. Yeah, he really, really pushed like really hard to get actively in service. So I'm really proud that he did. But anyway, guys, I'm actually probably not going to stay on much longer. One, I do not feel very good. I need to eat before I go to work, and I need to get stuff ready for work. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. He's still sleeping. If he gets up before I have to leave for work, we'll come back on and say hi to everybody. But for right now, I'm going to wrap it up, and I'm going to say you guys out. You guys have a great day, and we will see you guys all in the next video. Bye.